Why do prenatal screening approaches vary so much across different countries? Imagine planning a trip and finding out that the way countries handle travel rules and customs is completely different everywhere you go. That's similar to how prenatal screening varies around the world. Countries differ in how they offer tests to check for genetic conditions during pregnancy. These differences come from many factors that shape their healthcare systems and policies. First, how a country funds healthcare makes a big difference. Some nations, like Denmark, have government-funded programs that offer all pregnant women free tests. This means most women get screened early in pregnancy, usually with first trimester combined screening and sometimes non-invasive prenatal testing. Other countries relying more on private health care, so women might pay out of pocket or have limited access to certain tests. The cost and availability influence what tests are offered and who can get them. Next, each country develops its own guidelines based on local research, resources, and ethical views. For example, some countries restrict non-invasive prenatal testing to high-risk pregnancies, while others offer it to all pregnant women as a first choice. These policies decide whether women can choose between different screening options and when they can do them. Cultural attitudes also play a role. In some places, people are more accepting of pregnancy termination after detecting genetic issues, which can influence how screening is promoted and used. In others, religious or cultural beliefs might discourage termination, leading to different counseling approaches and decision-making processes. Legal rules are another factor. Laws about pregnancy termination vary widely. Some countries have strict limits on how late a pregnancy can be terminated, which affects when and how screening results are acted upon. If termination is not allowed or restricted, screening might focus more on informing rather than decision-making. Technology availability is also important. Countries with advanced healthcare infrastructure can offer newer tests like chromosomal microarray analysis or early non-invasive testing. These options provide more detailed information but requiring specialized equipment and trained staff. Countries with limited resources might stick to basic ultrasound and blood tests. Lastly, what healthcare providers and pregnant women prefer influences screening choices. Some women prioritize safety and prefer non-invasive tests to avoid miscarriage risks. Others might opt for more comprehensive tests, even if they are invasive, for detailed results. Healthcare providers also recommend tests based on their training and available resources. All these factors combine to create different screening landscapes worldwide. Understanding these differences helps families make informed choices that fit their cultural, legal, and financial situations. It also helps healthcare providers tailor counseling and support to each community's needs. So, the variation in prenatal screening approaches across countries is shaped by a mix of healthcare funding, policies, cultural values, laws, technology, and personal preferences.